building designs are pretty cool here. Condo is great. And one thing that's definitely different about Bangkok is they just let you go in and out of the condos. There's no like sign in, sign out, ID check. Like you want to give your key and key card to somebody, they don't care. Like in Manila, you can't do that. Like, unless they live with you or are on your lease, like they're not allowed entry into your condo without you or without you being there. Lifestyle. You know, it starts with preparedness, and the health is a big part of it. Certain supplements, certain macronutrients, you know, there's a lot of stuff that you just gotta manage, and you gotta manage it consistently if you wanna get it done right. All right, let's jump in the pool. Last time I was in Bangkok, I was saying, look, your Manila game is just not gonna work here, which is fine, you know? You gotta have a different game to roll in Bangkok. And I would assume that most guys that come to Thailand are looking to introduce themselves to Thai women. That's where your game's gonna be really on point. Either that or you're just gonna like open up your wallet, but I'm not gonna talk about that today. There's a whole nother level of game here that I never experienced before, and that is with, let's just say, mature Caucasian women. So these are women that are past what most people will call their prime. And they're absolutely beautiful. I mean, they look older, don't get me wrong. These are not young women. Like you can tell, they got a couple miles on them. They're getting a little long in the tooth. But they're still lovely, and they're all charming, and they're all super friendly. Well, I don't know about all, but many have been super friendly and sociable. They approach you like the 3 girls during dinner in one night, you know. And then here at the condo, like this blonde with these amazing blue eyes, and she's all just like, hi, how you doing? Oh, you know, do you live here? What floor is your condo on? Would you like to ride up? And I'm like, oh, let's go, you know? I could have been more bold. Like, I guess I'm shocked. I guess I don't feel like I have a Western girl game anymore. I've been out of the loop for so long. But if I'd have been like a little more on point, or I'd have been like a little more bold, I just would have been like, yeah, sure, I live here. Why don't you come on up? Let me show you the pad. It's amazing. Just got the pool cleaned. She'd be like, okay, get off on the floor. The next thing you know, she's in your pad, and well, let's go for a swim. I'm just saying, theoretically, you know. I probably put myself in that situation and I would have to bail, or I would be like, oh, sorry, I have an appointment. I hope you like the condo, gotta go. You know, I'm not in the game. And it's not really my cup of tea. Now maybe if it was a young, beautiful Thai girl, I'm just saying. The supermarkets in Bangkok are the nicest I've seen anywhere in the world, really. They're much nicer than a lot of US markets. They're definitely nicer than Philippines markets. I mean, the selection here. Little San Mig, baby. I mean, it's really just out of control. Cannabis water. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking that this stuff gets you high. Strangely enough, 7-Elevens in Bangkok, or all throughout Thailand, are fantastic. They've got some great stuff in there. It's the protein drinks. Look at that. 28 grams of protein, 43 baht. Can't get this in Manila. These lemon soda drinks are so amazing. And let's see, 58 baht for 4 sodas, so it's about 50 cents a piece. And I'll tell you, much better when you warm it up a bit. M Quartier Mall, this is the Helix. Supposedly 50 restaurants, 50 of the top restaurants. And the last time I was in Bangkok, I actually ate at a few of these. Fantastic. Let's take a look around. I ate here the last time I was in Bangkok. Fantastic Mexican. I think I ate here the last time I was in Bangkok too, and just absolutely top-notch Vietnamese food. You know what? I should have used my perks for Manila House to go over to the British Club, but so much was packed into this trip, and quite honestly, nobody wanted to go. Like, all right, whatever. Oh, and what a surprise. I ate here last time too, and it was just wonderful. You can see all that on Bangkok playlist up on the channel. Hello. Another difference between Bangkok and Manila, Bangkok having more of an international city vibe, they're going to have a number of highly rated Michelin star restaurants here. And again, you don't really find that in Manila. Now granted, I don't eat in Michelin star restaurants here. But if that's your thing, Philippines has some great malls. I think the largest mall in Southeast Asia is in the Philippines, Mall of Asia. But nothing compares to Bangkok malls, except maybe Dubai malls. These are world-class malls. And you can get some serious, nice stuff here. Like, better than the stuff you get in the United States. The question that everyone really asks is about the women. Who's hotter, Filipinas or Thai girls? Or who's more beautiful, Filipinas or Thai girls? We'll get into all that. However, the one thing I want you to keep in mind before we do is, what is the quantifying element here? I would say we could all agree on exotic. I mean, these are Southeast Asian women. There is a level of exotic here. So we'll break down a couple more elements of beauty, why Filipinas are goddesses on earth, and why Thai women are goddesses on earth. But which ones are hotter? Was it Richard Pryor? He used to say, yo, where the white women at? No, that was Eddie Murphy. Well, I'll tell you, they're in Bangkok. And we're not just talking Russians, although there are plenty of crazy hot-ass Russians running around. We're talking African women. There are an insane amount of people from Africa here, especially a lot of women. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but Thailand and Bangkok in particular feels like a melting pot. Manila doesn't. In Bangkok, it also seems to me that people go out solo. A lot of people go out solo. You know, I'll go out to get something to eat at one of these little corner spots that I love. And it's just me and my ebook. And while I'm there, like, there'll be another single guy that'll come in, you know. And as you walk around, you'll see that guys sitting at a bar, sitting in a restaurant, sitting in a coffee shop, and women. It's not just guys. A lot of solo action here in Bangkok. But there's just so much to do, and there's so many places that do it. It's very accessible. So, Filipinas or Thai girls? Yeah, that's a tough question. My goodness, how do you break that down? Well, qualifiers. For one, we know we're talking about exotic. These are Southeast Asian women, and they look very similar in some respects, and they look very different in others. So there are very Asian-looking Filipinas And there are very Latin-looking Filipinas. And that makes sense. Spanish colonized the Philippines for hundreds of years. You've got very Asian-looking Thais and distinct mixed-looking Thais. When I say mixed, there's no defining feature that says, oh God, that's, Latina blood, or that's, African blood, or something like that. Like, Thai girls tend to look very Asian. They tend to be a little more slender and a little more tall. Filipina girls have more complexion elements. So, in other words, the word morena girls, right? Basically brown Filipina girls, beautiful skin, cocoa skin is just amazing. But Thai girls tend to be a little more pale, much more pale actually. So can you say one is more beautiful than the other, or one is hotter than the other? Well, by appearances, I would say no. I would say it has to do with your preference. And I would break it down like this. If you like girls that look more Asian, then Thai girls are definitely going to be your cup of tea. I mean, unless of course you just go straight to Japan or China or whatever, but I'm talking Southeast Asia here. So, but if you like girls that look a little bit more like a Latina, and maybe have a little more junk in the trunk, then you're definitely going to want to go with a Filipina. Now, again, these are just appearances. Like when it comes down to communication and culture and mindset and social elements, the ballpark again is completely different. Like nothing is going to beat essentially a Filipina as far as speaking English and or elements of socialization into American culture, especially pop culture. Whereas Thai people tend to just be like, no, I want to go to Thai bar, I want Thai music, I want Thai people, I want, Thai food. Like, they're like, I don't want to watch Netflix. Filipinos will watch Netflix all day long. So which one's more beautiful? Neither are more beautiful. They're equally beautiful. They're stunningly lovely and beautiful. There's just some distinct differences, and you may or may not have a preference one way or the other. But just like I say to most people, if you're thinking about visiting Bangkok or Manila, probably want to try them both. From Bangkok, I'm out.